If seeing the Incredicoaster from the comfort of your own soaker tub isn't on your Disney bucket list, maybe it should be. Hey everyone, this is Julia with Honest Hotel Reviews, and today I'm at the Westin Anaheim, giving you a tour of the one-bedroom king suite that I had the absolute pleasure of staying in. This video is not sponsored, however, I did receive a massive upgrade to get this room. I was traveling with my sibling Kit, and we initially booked a deluxe 2-queen room, but when they found out we were here to recreate a sibling trip from over 11 years ago, and that our favorite hotel used to be the Annabella Hotel, we received an amazing complimentary room upgrade to a 1-bedroom suite with access to the club lounge. My sibling Kit and I felt so honored to have had the experience we had at this hotel, and I will share the whole thing with you in my full tour and review of the Westin Anaheim Resort. But this video, we will take a deep dive into our 1-bedroom suite. We stayed in room 6053, and the first thing we noticed, aside from the view of the park, was how spacious, calming, and quiet this room was. The 1-bedroom suites are made up of a parlor room and a bedroom and sleep a maximum of 4 guests. The parlor room includes a sitting area that has a couch that can be converted into a bed, 2 chairs, a coffee table, and a flat screen TV. Their TVs have access to premium channels, but you can also log in to your streaming services like Netflix and YouTube. The dining section of the parlor room includes a table with 4 chairs, an espresso coffee maker with espresso cups, water bottles, an ice bucket, glassware, some tea, and a mini fridge. And they even have a bottle opener. There's also a half bath in the parlor room, which is wonderful to have, especially if you have 4 people staying here. One nice touch that I loved was they even included mouthwash in the bathrooms. There were tons of places for charging your devices, and one of my favorite features of this part of the room was the light-up full-length mirror for checking those final touches and making sure your mini ears are on straight before heading out on your adventure. The bedroom on its own is larger than most hotel rooms I've stayed in the area. It had a king bed with tons of places to charge your devices at the bedside. But it also had tons of outlets around the room. There was a big flat screen TV opposite the bed and a beautiful view of the backside of Pixar Pier at Disney's California Adventure. Waking up to this view and enjoying an espresso in the mornings just made me feel like I was living my best life. Between the bed and the ensuite was a fabulous set of couples closets, which I loved. Both had hangers, shelves, drawers, a luggage stand, and a safe, while one of them held the iron and ironing board. Past the closets was the large and luxurious ensuite, with dual sinks, a beautiful lit mirror, a lovely shower, and the best part, a huge freestanding soaker tub. This is definitely the place to splurge on if you're coming to the Disneyland Resort for a special occasion with a significant other. One of my favorite moments was realizing that I could actually see the Incredicoaster from the bathtub. Seriously, if you're a Disney nerd like me, life doesn't get much better than this. During our stay, we were lucky enough to get a tour of a few different room types. Now, many of the rooms that have the freestanding tub won't actually have a view of outside. Also, some rooms will only have the shower tub combination. So if the freestanding tub is something you're looking for, just make sure you really check the details of the room you're booking. Let's take a deeper dive into some of the details of our stay and give a rating out of 5 in the following categories: cleanliness and condition, comfort and security, in-room amenities, and value. This room was perfectly clean and in fantastic condition, which is no surprise for a newer hotel, but it's amazing all the same. There was not a watermark or piece of dust anywhere to be seen. My sibling, who is quite knowledgeable with materials and design, kept commenting on the quality of the finishings, like the hardwood floors in the living areas and the tiles in the bathrooms, the countertops, the cabinets, etc. The only thing I have to mention that did happen was on the last night of our stay. They have these wonderful smelling white tea body wash, shampoo and conditioner by Westin. But then for some reason last night, one of them fell off and made a really loud noise and scared the life out of me. Adhesives and tiles in humid environments can be a tough thing to juggle, so I didn't mark them down for it, but it was something I should mention. Housekeeping tended to our room every day and did an amazing job of keeping our room clean and replenishing our coffees, water bottles, and towels. It's a rare thing to receive a perfect score in this category because I'm really picky and my husband's autoimmune disease. And so far, only the Grand Californian has gotten a 5 for room cleanliness and condition. Up until today, because we are giving this room a 5 out of 5. The Westin brand really focuses on wellness-inspired living, and one of my favorite categories they spend tons of time on here is their focus on sleeping well. They have done their research to help you sleep as well as you can. Not only have they done research to provide the best mattresses and bedding for their guests, they also look to enhance your sense of calm through design elements like their lighting and dual-pane sliding glass doors. But these doors were so good, I could barely hear a peep through them.
But you'll notice it's relatively quiet.
I was gonna say, like, how is that even possible?
These are double pane.
Wow.
And you can open and you'll notice some of the difference. Doesn't sound too crazy at the park right now, but
you sure notice a difference.
right now you can hear the traffic.
Yeah. If that wasn't enough, they even leave you a lavender balm at the bedside and have a sleep well room service menu with items meant to help you sleep. Now, if you've watched any of my previous room tour videos, you know I am someone who loves a soft bed and a quiet room. It's rare that I experience a calm morning before going to Disneyland, but I slept so well here. I would wake up at my first alarm, well rested. This is the best I've slept at any Disneyland area hotel. My sibling, on the other hand, had the pull-out couch, so I was a little concerned. And that was interesting to say the least. First, I have to commend the staff for doing our beds so quickly. We called them around 4, then went to check out the club lounge. We weren't gone for more than 40 minutes and the bed was made. Unfortunately, it was one of those beds that had the terrible post that sticks out right in the lower back area, but we managed to fix that by putting all the couch's cushions under the mattress. Then, with a couple extra pillows from my king bed, Kit managed to get a really good sleep, except for when the neighbors in the adjoining room were fiddling with their door late at night. I'm sure they were just making sure the door was locked, which is what you should do too. Since we're on the topic of security, as someone who frequently travels alone, I appreciate they have keycard scanners in the elevators, so you can only access the floors that you're authorized to. This place was so comfortable, we ended up spending more time in the room than we normally would have, because it felt kind of like staying at a spa. So we gave it a 5 out of 5, making it the first hotel to earn a top score in this category. My favorite in-room amenity here was hands down the huge freestanding soaker tub. This old lady's body doesn't feel the way it used to after a long day at the park, but this bath helped my spine and feet relax, so I was ready for tomorrow's adventures. Another set of amenities that really made this feel like a spa was the robe and slippers. Hotel coffee really stinks, so it was such a nice treat to have Nespresso. better than any other type of in-room coffee at the Disneyland Resort, for sure. They also left us extra Nespresso pods when we left a note requesting more, since we love our coffees in the morning. This room had those really cute couples closets opposing each other. The hanger rod even had a motion-censored light that would go on, which was really cool. The soaps and toiletries were all lovely in feel and smell, and I was happy to note that my sensitive skin wasn't irritated by it like it easily is from many other hotel brand soaps. There was a great full-sized hairdryer. They even provided a scale in the room if you dare to weigh yourself on vacation. And a nice lit magnifying mirror, which is a blessing and a curse if you're not used to it. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who has the most wrinkles of them all? The toilet was through a frosted glass door, so if you're not comfortable with the person you're staying with, you can always close the sliding French doors to the bathroom. One part that was a bit tricky to figure out at first was the lighting and air conditioning controls. Don't get me wrong, it was kind of fun checking out all the different lighting options, and I love that they help conserve energy by not letting you run the AC while the sliding doors are open. But the first night, I didn't realize that my sliding door wasn't properly locked, so it took me a minute to realize why the AC wouldn't turn on. While we were there, we ordered some room service, and while it was tasty, I have to say, the restaurants here are so good that the room service paled in comparison. The one item that was notably missing would have been a microwave, but I wasn't going to knock them down for it because that would be an unusual item to find in a AAA 4-diamond hotel. All in all, we were thrilled with the in-room amenities here, so we gave them a 4.5 out of 5. You really can't beat the quality of the Westin Anaheim Resort. When I take a look at what the Grand Californian is charging for its more basic rooms, you could stay at the Westin Anaheim in one of their standard rooms for less than half the price. Let's take that a step further and look at one of their Parkview larger studio rooms. You could get the suite package, which includes parking and club access for more than $200 less a night. If we take the room that we stayed in, which would be a Parkview 1-bedroom suite with 1 king and 1 sofa bed, that's when you see the price creep up to be more than a standard room at the Grand Californian. On the other hand, if you compare this hotel to others across the street from the park entrance, you're really paying for location. I don't know that I would spend the money to stay in the 1-bedroom suite unless it was a super special occasion, but I would definitely spend money on one of their deluxe rooms or a studio suite. In the end, we gave this room a solid 4.5 out of 5. This gives the Parkview 1-bedroom king suite an overall score of 4.75 out of 5, making it the highest rated room that we've stayed in to date. This room really was an oasis away from the busyness of the park, so it's no surprise that I would highly recommend the Westin Anaheim, especially to those who are looking for a high-end hotel within walking distance to Disneyland, or who are looking to celebrate a special occasion. For a closer look at what else this hotel has to offer, check out our full tour and review of the Westin Anaheim. If you're looking for other hotel recommendations, head over to our YouTube channel or check us out at honesthotelreviews.com. If you found this review helpful, please leave us a comment and give us a like. I'm Julia, and this has been another Honest Hotel Review.